Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charanam Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma. Shri Guru Charanam Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma. Shri Guru Charanam Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma. Guru Charanam Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma. Bando Mui Savadana Mate. Jara prasare bhai e bhavatariya. Jara prasare bhai e bhavatariya. Krishna Prapti Aya Ate. Krishna Prapti Aya Ate. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chite Te Kariya Kya. 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 Ana Kariyo Mane Asha.
Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Che prasare pure savasham. Che prasare pure savasham. Chakuran diluje jame jame Prabhu se. Chakuran diluje jame jame Prabhu se. Vivyegane de prakashito. Vivyegane de prakashito. Prema bhakti ayate avidya vinasayate. Prema bhakti ayate avidya vinasayate. Vedagai jara charito. Vedagai jara charito. Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu. Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu. Lokena Lokera Jivana. Lokena Lokera Jivana. Ah Prabhu Garadaya Daya More Parachaya. Ah Prabhu Garadaya Daya More Parachaya. Hey Bhaja Kuchu Tribhuvana. Hey Bhaja Kuchu Tribhuvana. Dui Padi Laila Sarana. Dui Padi Laila Sarana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Ite Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaura 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 Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Nitai 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 Gauranga, Nitai 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 Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki, Harinam Sankirtan Yaga ki, Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol.
Benjamin Bhakti Prabhupada ki Jai. ISKCON Prabhupada Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada ki Jai. Anant Koti Vaishnav ki Jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Prem se Shri Krishna Chaitanya Guru Shri Advaita Shri ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Shyamakandara Giri Govindan ki Jai. Vrindavan Ram ki Jai. Radhe Parvatam ki Jai. Ram ki Jai. Angadev ki Jai. Jamundev Jai. Sri Maharani Jai. Bhakti Jai. Devi ki Jai. Brahapta Madan ki Jai. Shri Hari Nam Sankirtan ki Jai. Samaved Bhaktan ki Jai. Gaur all listen. All listen. All listen. All listen. Those feet of a spiritual master are only very damaged people in the head, show, or wrist. But you know, the service is very important. By his grace from across the way in the spirit of obtain the wisdom. My only wish is to have my presence to find the words of the attachment to those He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with sensitivity. He is my Lord, but from Him I study feminine, by Him gives us restore. The very scripture is like the character. Ask Putin, Master, give the ocean of night, the friend of all the Lord and Master of the Lord. Oh, Master, give us good. Give me the share of your spirit. Give us forever with you. Chupa Jai.
Unless you want to sing Sri Krishna. Thank you, brother.
Actually, you always told me to jump and dance. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari
Jaya Gopi Jana
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana
Nana Praja Jana
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana.
Did you keep a new password?
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari
This one?
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari
Right.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना
Kumar Leda.
यमुनतीरावनचारी
Satish ఎవరితోని కాంటాక్ట్ చేసిండు మరి సతీష్ అగ్రి కాలేదా
यमुनतीरावनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe Radha Gokul Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Shri Shri Radha Madhava ki Shri Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya ki Srila Prabhupada ki
So let's start our festival.
So Hare Krishna, dear devotees, good to see all of you. Thank you. Haribol. So today we will be
covering the second part of our session. First Sunday of this month we had begun this topic, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, life and teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the occasion of Gaura Purnima in this month. So today we will discuss some more pastimes, some more teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we will also try and briefly sum up the previous session. So get ready with your notes. Good. So let's offer an invocation prayer. This is called Mangala Charan, with which we seek the blessings of all our previous saintly devotees. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Together please. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, read this verse, we will summarize the previous chapter. This is from Adi Leela, second chapter. First verse actually changed the mind. Adi Leela, 9th chapter, first verse. Tam Shrimad Krishna Chaitanya Devam Vande Jagadgurum Yasyanukampaya Shvapi Mahabdim Santaret Sukham. Let me offer my respectable obeisances unto the spiritual master of the entire world, Jagadgurum, Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even a dog can swim across the great ocean. Purport. Sometimes it is to be seen that a dog can swim in the water for a few yards and then come back to the shore. Here, however, it is stated that if a dog is blessed by another dog, in the last session we covered about a dog. It is stated that if a dog is blessed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can swim across an ocean. Similarly, the author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, placing himself in a helpless condition, states that he has no personal power, but by the desire of Lord Chaitanya, expressed through the Vaishnavas and Madan Mohana Vigraha, it is possible for him to cross transcendental ocean to present Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in the previous session, so we covered a few things. I will summarize what had been discussed. Chaitanya Charitamrita is considered to be actually PhD study. Everything that is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that is there in the Bhagavad Gita, is included in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita talks about the life and the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, written by the author Krishnadas. Is also called Krishnadas Kaviraj. But if you want to remember simply, Krishnadas. The sum and substance, the summary of Srimad Bhagavatam is that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he descends to this material world once in a day of Brahma, that is once in 4.32 billion years. That Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the following yuga, Kali Yuga, once in 4.32 billion years. Dwapar Yuga, Krishna appears 4.32 billion years. following yuga, which is Kali Yuga, the same Krishna comes as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but with a different mood. Every incarnation has a different mood. Ram would not steal butter from other people's house, isn't it? Ram has a mood. Narsingh Dev, no gray area, straightforward. So different incarnations have different mood. So same Krishna but different mood. That same Krishna appears in the following yuga, which is Kali Yuga, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also appears, that means once in 4.32 billion years. And why does he appear? There are some external reasons and there are some confidential internal reasons. External reasons, anybody remembers the external reasons? We mentioned 3. To answer, because Advaita Acharya prayed for him to come down to spread devotion. So to answer his call, number 1. Number 2, Prabhu 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago, gone. Yes? Let's see. Shankar Baba? No. External reasons. Yuga Dharma. To propagate the Yuga Dharma, which is chanting the holy names Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And to teach people this loving devotion unto Krishna. These are the 3 external reasons. Internal reasons are also 3, but we simplified it. Radha Bhava Dyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. So to experience the ecstasy of Srimati Radharani, Krishna came as his devotee. Because Radharani, being a devotee of Krishna, experiencing more joy, relishing devotion. So Krishna thought, what is the point me being God? If my devotee is experiencing more joy, more ecstasy, maybe I should also become a devotee, then experience that love, that joy. Okay? So that's why he has taken the mood of Radharani. Radharani is the topmost devotee. Yes? He has taken the mood and the color of Srimati Radharani. Radharani's color is golden. So that's why he's called Gauranga. Gaura means golden, Anga means bodily parts. So his bodily color is like that of molten gold. So that's why he's called Gauranga. So these are some of the internal and external reasons we had discussed. Questions, yes. Yeah, there are other reasons, but they can be categorized into these 3, two reasons, internal and external. Okay, so then we talked about the author himself. Anybody remembers about author? Krishnadas, yes. Were you there last time? Oh, right, you were there. Yes. What is the name of the author? Krishnadas. Yes. So why did he go to Vrindavan? He had a dream. He was actually asked by Nityananda Prabhu to go to Vrindavan. And then when he went to Vrindavan, he was requested by the devotees of Gaudiya to compile and write the later pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then author went to the temple of Madan Mohan, and that time the garland slipped down. So the priest serving the deity offered this garland to the author Krishnadas, and Krishnadas tells that I'm just like a parrot. I'm just repeating whatever Madan Mohan says. It's not my writing. He is dictating it, I'm writing it. So it's not my intelligence or my writing. So he was very humble. Okay. So with that, let's talk and discuss few more pastimes. Here it is mentioned, this I've just chosen this particular verse. So how Krishnadas Kaviraj is depending on the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So let's read a little bit from here. Okay, so who's got the microphone? Cordless. You can start, yeah, from here.
I wish the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even one who is fallen can describe the pastimes of the Lord. All glories to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Advaita Acharya, all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Gadadhar Prabhu, all glories to Srivas Thakur, all glories to Mukunda Prabhu and Vasudev Prabhu, all glories to Haridas Thakur. All glories to Swarupa Dhamodar and Murari Gupta. All these brilliant moons have together dissipated the darkness of this material world.
There were so many names mentioned, don't get confused. You can forget them, don't worry. Okay.
All glories to the moons who are devotees of the principal moon, Lord Chaitanya Chandra. Their bright moonshine illuminates the entire universe. Thus I have spoken the preface of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now I shall describe Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in chronological order. First, let me give a synopsis of the Lord's pastimes. Then I shall describe them in detail. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, adventing himself in Navadvip, was visible for 48 years enjoying his pastimes.
So he lived for 48 years. Carry on.
In the year 1407 of the Shaka era, AD 1486, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and in the year 1455, AD 1534, he disappeared from this world. For 24 years, Lord Chaitanya lived in the Grihastha Ashrama, household life, always engaging in the pastimes of the Hare Krishna movement. After 24 years, he accepted the renounced order of life, sannyas, and he resided for 24 years more at Jagannath Puri. Of these last 24 years, he spent the first 6 continually touring India, sometimes in South India, sometimes in Bengal, and sometimes in Vrindavan.
Yeah, just 1 second. What's that? Oh, yes. He's digging the hole. Yeah, understand. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived for 48 years and 24 years he lived in Navadvip in Bengal as an householder. And later 24 years he stayed at Jagannath Puri. How many of you been to Jagannath Puri? Not been yet. Okay, so later 24 years, at the age of 24, he accepted sannyas. Everybody knows sannyas, renounced order of life. And after accepting sannyas, you are not allowed to stay at your home. Yes, ideally, the sannyasi should move, always wander. Why they should wander? To deliver others, to give this Krishna prema, devotion, teaching. They have to teach others, educate others. That's why they are not allowed to stay in one place. So remaining for 24 years, he stayed at Jagannath Puri. Of those 24 years, first 6 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled to various places. So further description is given like that. Krishna, China, can you continue? Yeah. Okay, somebody.
Which verse will time to go?
Where did you, China? Where did you stop?
I stopped at
Janapuri.
Number 30.
For the remaining 18 years, he continuously stayed in Jagannath Puri, chanting the Nectarian Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. He inundated everyone there in a flood of love of Krishna. The pastimes of his household life are known as Adi Leela, or the original pastimes. His later pastimes are known as Madhya Leela and Antaya Leela, on the middle and final pastimes.
Early pastimes, middle pastimes, and later pastimes. 3 divisions. That's why you see there are 3 books. Yes? 3 parts. Yeah. Go on, please.
All the pastimes enacted by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Adi Leela were recorded in summary form by Murari Gupta. His later pastimes, the Madhya Leela and the Antya Leela, were recorded in the form of notes by his secretary, Swarup Damodar Goswami, and thus kept within a book. By seeing and hearing the notes recorded by these 2 great personalities, a Vaishnava, a devotee of the Lord, can know these pastimes one after another. In his original pastimes, there are 4 divisions: Balya, Pobganda, and Kishora, and Yovana, childhood, early boyhood, later boyhood, and youth. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the full moon evening in the month of Falguna, an auspicious time full of auspicious symptoms, when Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advanced himself with the chanting of the holy names Hare Krishna. On the full moon evening of the month of Falgun, when the Lord took birth, coincidentally, there was also a lunar eclipse. In jubilation, everyone was chanting the holy names of the Lord, Hari, Hari, and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then appeared, after first causing the appearance of the holy name. At his birth, in his childhood, and in his early and later boyhood, as well as in his youth, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, under different pleas, induced people to chant the holy names of Hari, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In his childhood, when the Lord was crying, he would stop immediately upon hearing the holy names Krishna and Hari. All the friendly ladies who came to see the boy would chant the holy names Hari, Hari, as soon as the child would cry. When all the ladies saw this fun, they enjoyed laughing and called the Lord Gaura Hari. From then on, Gaura Hari became another of his names.
Thank you. We'll stop there. So we mentioned that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna, Radha Krishna Naya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya. So is Krishna, but in the mode of Srimati Radharani. So before Lord appears, all the arrangements are made. Just like, if a prime minister is going to a certain place, all the arrangements are made for his visit. Confirming. Thank you. So the devotees who appeared in Krishna Leela or taken birth in the Chaitanya Leela. Am I making sense? So those who are part of Vrindavan Leela, when Krishna appeared, devotees were there. He is always surrounded by the devotees. So those devotees also appeared in the Chaitanya Leela. Okay, make it simple. So who was Krishna's mother and father. Who are the parents? And who remembers? Vasudev, Devaki, and other? Yeah. So Yashoda and Nanda, they took birth as Mother Shachi and Jagannath Mishra. So only 4 characters you remember, and from that I will tell a story. Okay. So Yashoda, Mother Yashoda appeared as Mother Shachi. And Nanda Baba appeared as Jagannath Mishra. 2 characters so far. And these two couple, this couple had actually given birth to 8 girls, baby girls, but they are died of as soon as they were born, they died. So then they worshipped Shachi, Mother Shachi, and Jagannath Mishra worshipped Lord Vishnu, and then they got the 9th child, whose name is Vishwarupa. So 3 characters: Shachi, Jagannath Mishra, 9th son is Vishwarup. Vishwarup is Balram or Mahasankarshan. Mahasankarshan. Then 10th son is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in 1486. Huh? Yeah, that is, yeah. Okay. So he appeared on the full moon day in the month of Palguna. Okay, he appeared on the full moon day. But on that day it was lunar eclipse. So when this eclipse happens, in India there is a tradition that they all go to the holy rivers. They take bath. While taking bath, they chant the holy names because it is considered inauspicious. Eclipse is considered to be inauspicious. So everybody, that evening, full moon day, lunar eclipse, everybody, is chanting Hari, Hari, like that. So even the Muslims were also chanting because Hindus and Muslims, they were living together. And so in a way, Hari, Hari, Krishna, Rama, like that, everybody was chanting the holy names of the Lord. It was said that the moon thought Gaura Chandra. Chandra means moon. Yes, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is the best moon. So when he appears, what is the need for me? So that's why, Rahu, the another planet, so covered him. So moon thought that, better, this moon is better than myself. So this is how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and Acharyas give us indication that first he induced the chanting of the holy names of the Lord, then he appeared. So that is the connection. So Lord made everyone to chant Hare Krishna, chant the holy names of the Hari before he appeared. So we will read. So 4 characters, if you can remember: Mother Sachi, Jagannath Mishra, Vishwarup. Who is Vishwarup? Brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then our hero is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. So with these 4 characters, I will narrate one pastime. So this particular was 1437. This is 16, right? Then 1437. Okay, somebody else can read. Just
On one occasion, the Lord ate the food of a Brahmana guest 3 times, and later in confidence the Lord delivered that Brahmana from material engagement.
so this is a wonderful pastime. This pastime is fully detailed in Chaitanya Bhagavat. This is because this is an early pastime. Who ate? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate the food of a Brahmana guest 3 times and he delivered. So there was a Brahman who was wandering, visiting different villages, who is a devotee of Lord Krishna. He was worshipping the baby Krishna form, Balagopal, baby Krishna. So he came to Navadvip. So when Jagannath Mishra, the father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, saw him, so he requested this Brahman to come and stay with them. So, it is said that our Jagannath Mishra tells that, saintly people, like yourself, they purify all the places. They transform the normal places into pilgrimage. If a saintly person goes, wherever the saintly person goes, that place becomes a holy place. So that's why Jagannath Mishra had requested this Brahman to come and stay in their house. We will clean everything, we'll clean our kitchen. In those days, they would not accept food cooked by others. So, we will make all the arrangements for you. We will bring all the ingredients, clean the kitchen. You can come and cook. So that was the condition. He has to cook. He cooks, then offers bhoga to this baby Krishna, Bal Gopal. After that, he accepts the remnants. This was the system. Wherever he goes. Fruits and roots are different. They are uncooked. They can be directly offered. So Jagannath Mishra invited this Brahmana to his home and cleansed the place and brought all the ingredients for cooking. And this Brahmana, while chanting Krishna's name, happily cooked bhoga. And so he had this baby Krishna deity, right? So he placed the bhoga offering in front of the deity and started offering Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanithaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. You request the Lord to accept. While he was offering, yes, our Gaurahari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what was his name in early pastime, childhood? He was called Nimai. So remember this. Nimai, why he was called Nimai? He was born under a neem tree. He was called Nimai. He is also called Gaurahari. Gaurahari, our Rajendra Lal Prabhu's son's name is also Gaurahari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaurahari, and here he is called Nimai. So when he was a child, he was called Nimai. So Nimai rushed to that place where Brahmana was making this offering. He took a morsel of rice and started eating it. And this Brahman, why are you eating? Why are you disturbing my bhoga to the Lord? Just imagine, when you are offering to the altar, someone goes into the altar, rushes, and you are offering to Krishna, but someone else comes and takes the offering and eats in the altar. How would you feel? So Huh? So he said, Nimai said, our little Nimai said, because you asked me to come and eat, you are inviting me to eat. And now while I'm eating, you are saying why I'm eating. What is this? So he got really upset. And he took morsel of rice, and he, because Jagannath Mishra became super angry, his father, because you have invited the guest had cooked boga, guest offered it, and this little Nimai ate the offerings. So Jagannath Mishra became very angry and tried to catch him, but the boy Nimai ran somewhere. So Jagannath Mishra really wanted to punish this boy, but Brahmana said, he doesn't know, he's only a little boy. What is the point? He doesn't know what is right and what is wrong. Maybe Lord Krishna doesn't want me to eat the cooked food today. Give me some fruits and roots, which I can directly offer. Yeah. So our Jagannath Mishra was like this. What can I do? You invited a guest and you're not feeding properly. So somehow or other Jagannath Mishra begged apologies for this inconvenience, but will make sure the boy is securely locked. So Mother Shachi took the boy to a neighbor's house. No way that he is going to come back. And he begged, Jagannath Mishra begged this Brahman time and again, please, this time we'll clean the place again. We'll give all the ingredients. So, if a saintly person comes and if we are not able to satisfy that saintly person, you have come here, you have visited, that's our fortune. But, the unfortunate thing is that we are not able to feed you properly. So somehow or other, after pleading, Brahmana accepted to cook again. Everybody said, Hari, Hari! All the people in the house said, yes, this Brahman is cooking again. So happy. So the Brahmana cooked again. And then second time, he was offering again to his Bal Gopal, baby Krishna deity. Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmanithaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya, Govindahaya Namo Namaha. Where was Nimai? In neighbor's house, but all of a sudden he appeared there. He appeared there. He can trick everyone. Second time, took a morsel and started eating. This Brahman said, hi, this boy is spoiling my offering to Lord Krishna. And again, Nimai said, you are calling me to come and have boga. So this time, Jagannath Mishra became very angry. He was actually had taken a stick and about to beat him up. And Brahmana stopped. He doesn't know. Leave him alone. Maybe, I think, it's my destiny today. Krishna wanted me to eat only fruits and roots. Krishna is telling me today, this is not happening. Second time also, the boy is, securely locked in neighbor's house. But he appeared. That means it's Krishna's plan. Let me follow Krishna's plan today. And he held his hand like this. So at that time, Vishwarup came. Our character, one of the characters, right? Mother Shachi, we have Jagannath Mishra, and then Vishwarup. Who is Vishwarup? Brother of Nimai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was very effulgent, very sober, and very attractive. When Brahmana looked at Vishwarup, he was very, very pleased. He asked, who is this boy? Who is this person? Everybody said he's the eldest son of Jagannath Mishra. So you are very fortunate to have son like him. And he was really impressed just by looking at Vishwarup. And Vishwarup said, I know what had happened, and our deepest apologies for this inconvenience. You've come. It's, if the saintly person comes and goes without eating, it will be very unfortunate thing for us. There is, long discussion between Vishwarup and this Brahmin. Because he was so effulgent, so attractive, so charming, Brahmana agreed to cook for the third time. While I was reading pastime, this pastime kept on laughing like anything. It's amusing. Everybody got excited. Third time, everybody said, "Hari, Hari." So again, then it was past midnight. This started in the evening sometime, the first offering. So this is past midnight. So everybody said, yes. Brahmana said, who is going to cook? Why do you want me to cook past midnight? No problem. Vishwarup said, you can. This time, you will have everything goes smoothly. So Brahmana again cooked third time. Third time lucky. And this time, where was Nimai? Yes, sleeping, but the door was guarded by Jagannath Mishra. Put him in the room and it's secured, locked, and it was guarded by Jagannath Mishra. He was sleeping. So everybody thought, yeah, Nimai is sleeping, nothing will happen. So Brahmana cooked and again started offering Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmanitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Lo and behold, our Nimai appeared there. But this time, because of the Lord's, mystic potency, everybody fell asleep. Apart from Brahman. Brahman was offering. Nobody knows. Everybody, including Jagannath Mishra. So Brahman appeared. Again, he took a morsel. So Nimai appeared there. He took a morsel and he started eating. And again, Brahmana said, Hi, you are disturbing my offering to Bal Gopal. And so this time, Lord showed him, you are actually inviting me. And that's why I am here to accept your bhoga. And that little Nimai, our little Nimai, showed him 8 armed form. 4 arms of Lord Vishnu holding weapons. What are the 4 weapons? Conch shell, yes, disc, mace, and lotus flower. So these are 4 ants. And then 2 ants of Krishna eating butter. And then other 2 ants of Krishna playing flute. So this form was shown to this Brahman. And Brahman got excited and he started crying, jumping, dancing. He became crazy. Sometimes, when you are in ecstasy, deep ecstasy, you become crazy. So this Brahmana has become really crazy. But Lord said that I'm revealing this form to you. You should not disclose this to anyone. As long as I'm here, you should not disclose this to anyone. Then he also said, you are my devotee, life after life. In the previous life also, you visited my father's house at Nanda Maharaj in Vrindavan. That time also I disturbed your offering and ate. Lord's like this pastime itself. That time also I disturbed your offering. You were offering Bhoga to Lord Vishnu, and I came and ate and disturbed you. So, and everybody was wondering. He started, now, Lord disappeared from that place, and this Brahmana was dancing and crying, jumping, screaming. So everybody, he took that rice and smeared all over his body. So everybody now woke up. Lord disappeared from that place. Everybody woke up, and they saw him eating. How did the offering go? Very well this time. Really nice. Really nice offering. So it is, here, there is a little thing. One who hears these wonderful topics, I think you can see this here. One who hears these wonderful topics that are confidential to Vedas certainly attains the lotus feet of Krishna. These are confidential to Vedas. Vedeshu durlabham adurlabham atma bhaktau. Difficult to obtain Krishna through the Vedas. But adurlabham atma bhaktau means he is easily available with this devotion. So, only by bhakti, only devotees will be able to see him and engage in the pastimes. Krishna says, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavruta mudoyam na bijanati loko mamajamapyayam. The non-devotees, they can't see me, they can't understand me, because I'm covered with the curtain of Yogamaya. I'm covered with curtain. So only when one becomes a devotee, the curtain is removed. Then one can understand Krishna. So this is how merciful Lord Krishna was, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was. So we'll go and read one more pastime. This is also childhood pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Maybe we can read here. Yeah, can you read this, Prabhu?
In this period, Nimai cemented his scholastic status by defeating Keshava Kashmiri, the champion debater wildly acclaimed as the Digvijaya Pandita, one who had defeated scholars from everywhere. Hearing of Nimai's reputation as an academic genius, he sensed an opportunity to enhance his reputation further and arrogantly demanded a debate. Nimai responded humbly and flattered the Pandita, requesting him to instead recite verses in glorification of Mother Ganges. Within an hour, Kashmiri composed 100 eloquent stanzas and unflinchingly reeled them off like the mighty wind. Nimai was unfazed. He responded by recalling one of the quoted verses and outlining the numerous literary faults that spoiled the composition. The Pandita was dumbfounded. How could Nimai memorize the verses so quickly? Furthermore, how could he instantaneously conduct such a critical analysis? Stunned and speechless, Kashmiri quietly excused himself to regroup. That night, Sarasvati, the goddess of learning, came to him in a dream and revealed Nimai's identity as the Supreme Person. Appreciating that Nimai was compassionately curbing his pride, Kashmiri returned the following morning and happily surrendered to the young boy.
Thank you, Prabhu. So this is another pastime. Before we discuss some of the later pastimes, I thought I would mention this. So in those days, people want to show their scholarly power. They debate. So Nimai, when he was 11-year-old, he opened his grammar school. He was a teacher. He was a pandit by 11 years. He has his own school, Nimai Grammar School. He went to the school of Gauridas Pandit. He had a teacher. When Lord comes, he accepts a teacher. Right? This process, learning process is there. Always learn from the authority, learn from the seniors and experts. So by 11 years, he opened his own grammar school, Sanskrit grammar. So he became very famous. Many students were studying in his school. One day, this Pandit or scholar by the name Keshava Kashmir is from the Kashmir. So his name is Keshava. So this scholar by the name Keshava Kashmir visited Navadvip because Navadvip was the center for this scholarly things. In those days, it was very famous, like Cambridge, Oxford, like now. So you go to Navadvip. If you say that I've conquered the scholars in Navadvip, you are considered to be a great debater. So that's why this Keshava Kashmiri is called Digvijay. Digvijay means he conquered in all directions. Dik means directions. Vijay means victory. So basically, wherever he went, he could conquer the scholars with the debate. So he visited this Navadvip. And he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the bank of river Ganges. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was teaching some grammar, Sanskrit grammar to his students. It was a full moon day. And this Keshava Kashmiri came there to offer special prayers to Mother Ganga. So when Keshava Kashmiri saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he said to Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit, that I heard that you are a great scholar. So, and Nimai says, no, I'm not a great scholar. I know that you are a Digvijay Pandit. Why don't you compose some verses in glorification of Mother Ganga? So Keshava Kashmiri composed 100 verses in 1 hour. He was a great scholar. 100 verses. And he recited them. Just like that. 100 verses. Yeah. To memorize one verse from Bhagavad Gita, we struggle. But 100 verses he just recited within a moment. And Keshava Kashmiri said, what are your comments? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, he said, 50th verse or whatever. Okay, you recited 100 verses, but in one verse, there are 5. Let's analyze one verse. And he recited that one verse. How did you remember? I just recited like that, like a wind, blowing wind. How are you able to remember that? Just like you can compose 100 verses in 1 hour. I am also, by the grace of Lord, I can also hear and remember. Shrutidhar. Somebody can compose in 1 hour. Somebody can also remember as soon as they hear. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu picked up one verse from those 100 verses. Let's analyze this verse. And he pointed out 5 ornaments. In poetry, you use simile, you use various things like, to make it better, like ornaments they are called in poetry. So he pointed out first giving he's giving the positive feedback. So 5 ornaments he explained, and then he said, let's analyze the faults in this verse. Keshava Kashmiri said, no faults. No faults at all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pointed out 5 faults in that verse. 5, not 1. 5 faults. After finding out 5 ornaments. So Keshav Kashmiri got shocked. This little boy, no, I'm like the son of goddess of learning. This little boy was able to find out, so many faults in this poetry. So he was very ashamed because he's Digvijay Pandit. He's a famous Pandit. And so in that night he went and he was offering, he offered prayers to Mother Saraswati. Mother Saraswati is goddess of learning. Why did you, do this for me? This little boy, I'm defeated in the hands of this little boy. If he was some scholar, great scholar elsewhere, it would have been better. But, you made me get defeated in the hands of this little boy. Why, why is like this? And you know what Saraswati said? Mother Saraswati, he is my master. Mother Saraswati said, you are worshipping me, but I worship him. He is my master. So for him, it's nothing to defeat you. And so Keshav Kashmiri next day, he surrendered basically to Nimai Pandit. This is the system. If you get defeated, you should accept the lotus feet of that person who defeats you. You should surrender. You should surrender yourself. You should become a disciple of that person. So Keshav Kashmiri became disciple of Nimai Pandit. So this is another pastime I wanted to narrate before we move on to the next one. So let's do this. Some different pastime. 17, yeah. Okay, so text 25 onwards. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's going to go to Vrindavan from Jagannath Puri. And in those days, as I mentioned, they have to, they were just walking to holy places. There were no trains and no other transport system. The only transport system is you have just walk. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to go to Vrindavan from Jagannath Puri. So this is what happens. Yeah, please read text 25 onwards.
When the Lord passed through the solitary forest, chanting the holy names of Krishna, the tigers and elephants, seeing him, gave way.
So he passed through a forest known as Jarikanda. He had one assistant. Yes? Okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Thank you. Go on, please.
When the Lord passed through the jungle in great ecstasy, packs of tigers, elephants, rhinoceros and boars came, and the Lord passed right through them. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was very much afraid to see them, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's influence, all the animals stood to one side. One day, a tiger was lying on the path, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, walking along the path in ecstatic love, touched the tiger with his feet. The Lord said, "Chant the holy name of Krishna." The tiger immediately got up and began to dance and to chant Krishna, Krishna.
Tiger.
Another day, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was bathing in a river, he...
Just 1 second. So on that note, tiger means it's a ferocious animal, right? Prabhupada also made so many ferocious people into devotees. Right? It's tiger. Tiger means basically harming and some ferocious animal. So Prabhupada also made them chant Hare Krishna mantra. Please.
Another day, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was bathing in a river, a herd of maddened elephant came there to drink water. While the Lord was bathing and murmuring the Gayatri Mantra, the elephants came before him. The Lord immediately splashed some water on the elephants and asked them to chant the name of Krishna. The elephants whose bodies were touched by the water splashed by the Lord began to chant Krishna Krishna and dance and sing in ecstasy. Some of the elephants fell to the ground and some screamed in ecstasy. Seeing this, Balabhadra Bhattacharya was completely astonished. Sometimes Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted very loudly while passing through the jungle. Hearing his sweet voice, all the does came near him. Hearing the Lord's great vibration, all the doors followed him left and right. While reciting a verse with great curiosity, the Lord patted him. Blessed are all these foolish deer because they have approached Maharaja Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Indeed, both the does and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. While Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing through the jungle, 5 or 7 tigers came. Joining the deer, the tigers began to follow the Lord. Seeing the tigers and deer following him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately remembered the land of Vrindavana. He then began to recite a verse describing the transcendental quality of Vrindavana. Vrindavana is the transcendental abode of the Lord. There is no hunger, anger, or thirst there. Though naturally inimical, human beings and fierce animals live together there in transcendental friendship. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Chant Krishna Krishna," the tigers and deer began to chant Krishna and dance. When all the tigers and does danced and jumped, Balabhadra Bhattacharya saw them and was struck with wonder. Indeed, the tigers and deer began to embrace one another and, touching mouths, they began to kiss. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw all this in fun, he began to smile. Finally, he left the animals and continued on his way. Various birds, including the peacock, saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and began to follow him, chanting and dancing. They were all maddened by the holy name of Krishna. When the Lord loudly chanted Hari Bol, the trees and creepers became jubilant to hear him. Thus all living entities in the forest, Jariganda, some moving and some standing still, became maddened by hearing the holy name of Lord Krishna vibrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, I think we'll stop there. Thank you. So these were some of the pictures you can see. So here you can see the deers and tigers. They were also dancing. Maddened elephants were there. So we'll read a couple of purports from this, text 31. Maybe Arya, you can read purport 231. Translation purport.
While the Lord was bathing and murmuring the Gayatri Mantra, the elephants came before him. The Lord immediately splashed some water on the elephants and asked them to chant the name of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, playing the part of a very great advanced devotee. On the Mahabhagavata platform, the devotee makes no distinction between friends and enemies. On that platform, he sees everyone as a servant of Krishna. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog-eater. A Mahabhagavata, being learned and advanced in spiritual consciousness, sees no difference between a tiger, an elephant, or a learned scholar. The test of advanced spiritual consciousness is that one becomes fearless. He envies no one, and he is always engaged in the Lord's service. He sees every living entity as an eternal part and parcel of the Lord, rendering service according to his capacity by the will of the Supreme Lord. As Krishna confirms in the Bhagavad Gita, I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. The Mahabhagavata knows that Krishna is in everyone's heart. Krishna is dictating, and the living entity is following his dictations. Krishna is within the heart of the tiger, elephant, and bull. Therefore, Krishna tells them, "Here is the Mahabhagavata. Please do not disturb him." Why then should the animals be envious of such a great personality? Those who are neophytes or even a little progressed in devotional service should not try to imitate the Mahabhagavata. Rather, they should only follow in his footsteps. The word anukara means imitating, and anusara means trying to follow in the footsteps. We should not try to imitate the activities of a Mahabhagavata or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our best effort should be exerted in trying to follow them according to our ability. The Mahabhagavata's heart is completely freed from material contamination, and he can become very dear even to fierce animals like tigers and elephants. Indeed, the Mahabhagavata treats them as his very intimate friends. On this platform there is no question of envy. When the Lord was passing through the forest, he was in ecstasy, thinking the forest to be Vrindavana. He was simply searching for Krishna.
Thank you very much. So, following in the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada also made no distinction. He distributed this love of Godhead to everyone. There were some opposition. There was some opposition to Prabhupada. In India, people were saying, "Why are you giving this knowledge to the Westerners? Why are you making them Brahmins?" There was some opposition. But Prabhupada made no distinction. This is Mahabhagavat. Mahabhagavat, great devotees, they don't see the external covering. They see the soul. They see, every living entity to be part of Krishna, part and parcel of Krishna. So, what is the difference between animal and human? In the consciousness mainly. Bharat Maharaj was in the body of a deer, but he was fully Krishna conscious in the body of deer. But if in the body of human, someone is not Krishna conscious, someone is animal conscious, what does the animal do? What was the famous verse Bhartruhari says? Anybody remembers the 4 things which are common to the animals and humans? Yes. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha samanyametat pashubhinaranam dharmohitesham adhiko vishesho dharmohinaha pashubhi samana. 4 things are common. Yes. So eating, mating, defending, and sleeping. So if one does these 4 things, then the poet Bhartruhari says that human is also an animal, because animal also does it. So, but people are in that consciousness, right? Prabhupada transformed all these people by giving them Krishna. So what I'm comparing here, if you see that, you may be thinking tigers, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered tigers and deers, elephants. But Prabhupada delivering people is also similar. Is similar. You can compare them, because if the people have no culture, right? They're almost animals. So Prabhupada did the same thing. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. 45. So we'll read. Yeah. So let's read this also. Someone else. Meena Mataji, you want to read?
When the Lord loudly chanted Haribol, the trees and creepers became jubilant to hear him. The loud chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is so powerful that it can even penetrate the ears of trees and creepers, what to speak of those of animals and human beings. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once asked Haridas Thakur how trees and plants could be delivered. And Haridas Thakur replied that the loud chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra would benefit not only trees and plants but insects and all other living beings. One should therefore not be disturbed by the loud chanting of Hare Krishna, for it is beneficial not only to the chanter but to everyone who gets an opportunity to hear.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. Yeah, so see, Mahaprabhu once asked Haridas Thakur. For those of you who don't know, Haridas Thakur was born in a Muslim family. But he was exalted devotee of Lord. 22 hours he used to chant every day. 192 rounds. And only 2 hours he used to dedicate for daily activities. And who is this Haridas Thakur? Lord Brahma and Prahalad Maharaj together. They appeared as Lord Haridas Thakur in the Chaitanya Leela. So he inquired, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is inquiring from Haridas Thakur, how can these trees and plants, creeper can be delivered? Do you imagine the compassion? Can you imagine the compassion of these great souls? They are not talking about the humans. They're also talking about delivering these creepers, plants, hills, insects. And Haridas Thakur's answer was that, my Lord, when we chant loudly, even the trees, plants, creepers will be delivered. I remember, you had a hamster when Arya was little. So she used to tell me that, she used to go to hamster and chant Hare Krishna like that. And I also saw her when she was little, when she visited our temple, she was going to all the plants and bushes and chanting Hare Krishna. You remember? Many years ago, you did this in the temple. But hearing is such a powerful thing. It makes big difference. Like, you feel like doing it. And any other points on this one? Yes.
No noise complaints for chance.
Yes. And luckily our neighbors, we never had any complaint from our neighbors. So that's one good thing about this place. Because when you are in the residential area, usually you get complaints from neighbors. And we are noisy people. We are not quiet people. We are not quiet. Yes.
Chanting is very loud. Different times of the day, once it takes some rest. In the middle of the day, the chanting is too loud in the temple. So Prabhupada said it's better that they're chanting loudly rather than gossiping loudly.
Rather than gossiping loudly.
So he said there is no problem there because you're being passively delivered. Extra loud.
Good. Okay, so let's read a little more then. 912 Madhya, this one. Okay, repeat after me. Krishna 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 He Krishna 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 He Krishna 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 Raksha Mam Krishna 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 Pahi Mam Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Raksha Mam Rama Raghava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahi Mam Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahi Mam. So this was the mantra that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting while he was visiting South India. So now we had seen in the previous pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was visiting Vrindavan. So this one we will see a couple of pastimes when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was visiting South India from Jagannath Puri. So go back. So who is going to read? Yeah.
In one village, there was a Vedic Brahmana named Kurma. He invited Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home with great respect and devotion. This Brahmana brought Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home, washed his lotus feet, and with his family members drank that water. With great affection and respect, that Kurma Brahmana made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eat all kinds of food. After that, the remnants were shared by all members of the family. The Brahmana then began to pray, "O my Lord, your lotus feet are meditated upon by Lord Brahma, and these very lotus feet have come into my home. My dear Lord, there is no limit to my great fortune. It cannot be described. Today my family, birth and riches have all been glorified." The Brahmana begged Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "My dear Lord, kindly show me favour and let me go with you. I can no longer tolerate the waves of misery caused by materialistic life." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "Don't speak like that again. Better to remain at home and chant the holy name of Krishna always. Instruct everyone to follow the orders of Lord Sri Krishna as they are given in the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. In this way, become a spiritual master and try to liberate everyone in this land." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further advised the Brahmana Kurma, "If you follow this instruction, your materialistic life at home will not obstruct your spiritual advancement. Indeed, if you follow these regulative principles, we will meet here, or rather, you will never lose my company."
We'll stop there. So there are some wonderful instructions, wonderful lessons that we can actually take from this wonderful pastime. So while Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling in South India, so he came across this place called Kurma Kshetra. And Kurma is the turtle, the form of the Lord, turtle incarnation. So there he met a Brahman named Kurma. So this Brahman invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home for prasadam, And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited, this Brahman washed the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, took that washed water, sprinkled on his head and sprinkled, on the heads of his family members. And, what did he say? He said, this Brahman said, my Lord, I have one request, that please let me go with you. Because what was why you want to go? I can no longer tolerate